You are watching CTV.
At St. Veronica's Parish, Agidi in Batiab, the Catholic faithfuls and entire community came together to celebrate a remarkable milestone, the 50th anniversary of Father Dominic Ukanji's priesthood. The celebration began with a holy mass led by the celebrant, Very Reverend Father Dominic Jir, concelebrated by a host of priests and attended by many dignitaries, including the Executive Governor of Benue State, Very Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomem-Alia. In his homily, Reverend Father Osbert Viashima appealed to all the bishops of the old Makurdi Diocese to close ranks with the Benue State Governor, Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Yomem-Alia, to save the church in the area. Lamenting the sufferings of the people and persistent attacks, Father Viashima appreciated the governor for stepping in to save the leadership situation of the state and wondered why the church has not raised who can lead right.
Is there a lack of good Christians among us who can do good governance? Or is the church within our localities so helpless regarding the creation and emergence of such lay leaders towards good governance in the manner being provided by the priests today? We appeal to our spiritual fathers, that is the bishops, to seek further clarification on the second part of the law, talking about the code, the canon, in the Code of Canon Law of 1983, which allows them to permit a priest, to permit one of their priests, or some of their priests, to take an active part in organized trade unions or business or partisan politics if the good of the church is to be served. And I'm talking about canons 286 and 287 of the Code of Canon Law of 1983. The political circumstances surrounding the displacement of our people in the Middle Belt areas of our country need such possibilities to be probed now, for we stand the risk of being overwhelmed tomorrow by those forces. As our brother Father Alia has already made the mistake, we acknowledge that he has made a mistake by leaving his call as a priest to embrace a higher call as a civilian leader. But he's doing so well. So I appeal to our fathers to look the other way and shift their swords and close ranks with him and be of one voice to deal with the issues of violence and strife in our communities.
The celebrant, Father Viashima, said Reverend Father Dominic Ukanji is unassuming and enjoys good sense of humor. In his remarks at the occasion, the Executive Governor, Reverend Father Hyacinth Yomem-Alia, spoke glowingly of the celebrant. He traced their antecedents from his days in the seminary to when he opted to join politics. Governor Alia praised Father Dominic for being there all the while, especially the strong recommendation that he should pay civil servants their salaries and pensions. The anniversary celebration was marked with songs of praise by various choirs, thanksgiving, gifts, and donations. Father G was moved by the outpouring of love and appreciation from the church he has served for 5 decades.
Very, very happy and grateful to God for making me see the days I am celebrating. It is of tremendous joy that I feel. Feel very, very elevated. So I'm happy.
Mine is a very humble person. He has made history in this part of the world as the first Catholic priest in Timor, clocked 50 years in service of the Lord's Prayer.
Well, I think today is one of the most joyful days of the
church in Cleveland and in the Middle Belt and in central Nigeria, because Father G is the very first priest of the old Makurdi Diocese, which now is made up of Gboko, Makurdi, Katsina-Ala, Lafayette, and Otukpo dioceses. He's the first priest to attain 50 years of priesthood. It's a joyful day. It's a significant day for us because it also shows that the church here marks a major milestone in its history.
I would say I got to know the celebrant, Reverend Father Dominic Jir, in 1964, December, when I went into Form 1 in 65. And he was in Form 3. And I don't know how we got started, but I became his boy, as the case was that time. I was quite small. I could hardly wash clothes, and he did wash my clothes, and I washed his dishes.
Emmanuel Teombutsebo, Catholic Television of Nigeria, Makurdi Center.
You are watching CTV.